Policies and protests seeing a shift along the border. But how will the ripple effect impact you and your budget?
This is the latest development in our series. It's called The Line. Governor Greg Abbott's new plans for the border came after the Biden administration announced that it's ending Title 42. Now, this is a provision in a public health law that allows the federal government to turn back asylum seekers at the border, citing the pandemic emergency. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention plans to end that very order on May 23rd.
The Department of Homeland Security will then take over COVID mitigation protocols. Governor Abbott responded to that decision by adding several border policies, including extra inspections at border crossings.
A lot of people didn't like those changes. Some people protested. We know that truckers on the Mexico side of the FAR Reynosa International Bridge brought cargo traffic to a standstill. But drivers are now making their way into the U.S. as of about 5 o'clock this afternoon.
The night team's Alicia Barrera begins our team coverage from the Rio Grande Valley tonight. She tells us things are still slow going despite a blockade no longer in place.
Good evening. Well, this is the second stop in FAR for commercial vehicles after they've completed the inspection with Customs Border Protection. After that, they joined this wait list, and what DPS troopers are looking for are for defective lights, brakes, tires, among other violations. But about 200 miles away from here in Laredo, things look much different after DPS has ended the enhanced inspections tonight.
Clogged bridges can end only through the type of collaboration that we are demonstrating today between Texas and Nuevo León.
A new deal between Texas and the governor of Nuevo León ends the enhanced inspections on the U.S. side of the Colombia border crossing, as Mexican officials will conduct their own inspections there. Governor Abbott says he has heard from governors in Chihuahua, Coahuila, and Tamaulipas.
Until, however, those agreements are reached with those states, the Texas Department of Public Safety will continue to thoroughly inspect vehicles entering into the United States from every Mexican state except Nuevo León.
This is what it looks like in the Rio Grande Valley. Troopers signaling for drivers to turn on blinkers, honk their horn, and turn on windshield wipers to ensure they're working properly, just like a regular state inspection.
Buenas tardes.
We were able to speak to several truck drivers who successfully made it into the U.S. this week after about a 14-hour wait and are now headed back to Mexico to load up more product. They tell me usually in one workday they make 2 trips, but now, because of the blockades, they're down to 1 if they're lucky. And their problem isn't so much the inspection. They tell me it's how long it's taking. Each inspection on average is about 45 minutes long, but thousands make their way through here daily. And we did have the chance to speak to several drivers, and I asked them if they'd be willing to make the trip back to the U.S. knowing that there's a risk of hours-long delay. They tell me absolutely. It's their only chance to keep their job. Reporting in the Rio Grande Valley, Alicia Barrera, KSAT 12 News.